So I have been waiting eagerly for this watch ever since it was announced, and ever since Vulcain Watches they contacted me and asked me if I wanted to do a review of their new Vulcain Skindiver Nautique GMT. As you just saw on your screen, this was the quick and dirty unboxing just right after I got the watch, just to give you the full real unboxing. This is an introduction to the watch. To complement the unboxing, it is not a full review. I will be getting back with a full review here on the channel and in Danish on my website timeandcrown.dk. So let's get into the brand new Vulcain Skindiver Nautique GMT. I have not had this watch for very long today, but in my opinion it looks and feels like the very best Vulcain watch I have handled so far. So this is a vintage inspired GMT-diver watch. It has 200 meters of water resistance. It has an automatic subrod C125 Swiss made movement with a GMT function. A color matched date window at 3 o'clock. Very much vintage inspired. You see this domed beautiful sapphire crystal here. Nice case finishing with this nice chamfering here, which is polished. The signed crown. Ceramic 24-hour bezel insert. Simple baton style hands, a really nice tip to the GMT hand. I opted for the version on this nice vulcanized tropic rubber strap. You can get it on a bracelet as well. It is very much vintage inspired because of the dimensions and of course also because of the look of this watch. If you do not like these kind of aged based lume dots for hour markings and in the hands, you can get a completely white version as well. To have a more modern look, I really wanted this more warm look, so I opted for this version when Vulcain Watches asked me. So let's just have the measurements. It measures only 38.3 millimeters from side to side, so not a very big watch. I really do like this sizing. Only 44.5 millimeters lock tip to lock tip. You do get a little bit extra, approximately 1 millimeter extra with the rubber strap. 12 millimeters thick, which includes the domed sapphire crystal and of course the caseback, sealed caseback here on the back of the watch. A really nice lock opening of 20 millimeters if you want to put this watch on a leather strap, for example, to have a more formal look. Maybe also a beads of rice bracelet would look great on this watch. The rubber strap, which is really soft, high quality vulcanized tropic rubber. It tapers from 20 down to 16 millimeters. Vulcain buckle. The crown, it measures 6.2 millimeters. It is a screw down crown. The weight of the watch on this rubber strap is exactly 70 grams, so it's not a very heavy watch. It is built in 31L6 stainless steel. As you see here, it has 200 meters of water resistance. So it is a real dive watch, at least with the water resistance, the lume, the screw down crown. Of course, it is not a dive watch bezel. It is a 24-hour bezel, and as I said before, it is ceramic, which really makes this watch look both modern and vintage at the same time. The subrod C125 movement, it is an automatic Swiss movement with a GMT function. It beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it has a power reserve of 42 hours. Turning the watch over, we get this beautiful caseback, very vintage inspired. Sold the world over since 1858. Vulcain, 200 meters of water resistance. You see, you do get easy removal spring bars. Really nice touch from Vulcain. So if you opt for the rubber strap version of this watch, it is priced at 2,040 euros. If you want the bracelet, it is priced at 2,320 euros. So to conclude this introduction to the Vulcain Skindiver Nautique GMT 2025 watch, here is a wrist shot on my 17 centimeter wrist circumference. I must say it looks and it feels like wearing a vintage Rolex in my opinion, and that is a huge plus because back in those days, Rolex they made really wearable, really nicely sized watches. Again, my wrist size is 17 centimeters. And this watch wears like a dream. So I will of course be getting back with the full review, both in video and the written review in Danish on my website timeandcrown.dk. Stay tuned, the review is coming in a few days. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.